Welcome to the Wicker Bar. You know me, I'm the host of this video, Lord Zippy Blaine, the Duke of the Goddamn something Del Ridge. Thank you all for joining me on Thursday afternoon. No practice tonight, so I figured, what the heck? Let's make another video. Get this sucker uploaded, you know. Let's get in there. I'm making dinner this evening. I am making a cocktail. This evening I'm doing a Miso Salmon Wraps. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make the marinade for the salmon, and you can use this also. We also do this on cod. We'll do this on a true cod or a ling cod, something a little bit more robust. You could also do it with a halibut if you're feeling really wealthy. Halibut is very expensive right now. So let's get this going. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share this with your friends. Don't forget, I have a mission. My mission in life is to make all of you happy. And in turn, I'd like you to do a little something for me. I'd like you to hit like, subscribe, comment, share this with your friends. We'd like to have 400 subscribers by the first week of July. Can we make that happen? Okay, so technically this recipe calls for white miso, and the white miso is a little bit lighter, not quite as salty as the dark miso, and occasionally we do have the dark miso, a low sodium variety. Didn't have that. I went to Wajimaya today, got the salmon, got some tuna for tomorrow, a few other things. Forgot to get the white miso. So I'm going to do a little bit less miso than I would ordinarily do. So we have some miso. We have some mirin, a little bit of sake, and this is nice to have around. I mean, if you're doing this sort of kind of a Asian themed, more of a, I guess, Japanese style cooking. I usually get just a little teeny bottle of sake, and I'll get something a little bit better quality because this will last me quite a while. A little toasted sesame oil. We use just a little bit of this because we don't really care. I think there's a fake sesame, just kind of like there's a fake truffle oil. It's just a fake. And it's just not any good. It's going to get sweetened with a little teeny bit of agave. We're going to have a little bit of lime zest in there. A little bit of ginger I've already peeled. One green onion. Wait, I forgot. And it's going to get one clove of garlic. And for the garlic and the ginger, I'm going to use our little... what do we call this? Micrograter, rasper or something. This works really well for the ginger and for the garlic. Okay, so let's just get this going. I'll do this as quick as I can, and then I will get to that cocktail. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons of our miso. We're going to do, the recipe calls for 3. I'm just doing 2. Okay, we're going to do 2 tablespoons of our mirin, 1 tablespoon of our sake, called for 1.5 tablespoons of agave. I think that's too much. I'm just going to do 1. We don't like it too sweet. Delicious. I'm going to do 1/2 teaspoon of toasted sesame oil. And then, get out our old microplane here. Get some of this lime zest going. I think it calls for about 1 teaspoon of lime zest, and that takes a lot of skin off of the limes. So Rael and I, we were out for our walk, taking Dexter. We don't take him in the morning because he is far too slow. We found somebody lost their little 1-by Ziploc of white powder. And we know who lost it because we saw them. Because at first I commented, it's like, wow, that's a $2,500 electrical bike you got there, brother. So don't feel too bad about it. Okay, let's do enough lime zest. Let's put that right here. Here we go. The cocktail we're doing this evening is called the Butterfly, or in Spanish, Mariposa. And I'm not really sure what book it's out of. It might have been out of the Playboy Bar and Host book from a while back. Because I had this piece of paper that had 3 cocktails on it, and I told Rael to pick out a cocktail, and she said, well, you already got a piece of paper with 3 on them. And it's like, well, that was old. There's our 1 garlic clove. You do have to watch out because this will tear up your fingers. It'll eat the flesh away to the bone. You get the little nubbies there, little nubbins. So what's good is it kind of gets rid of that fibrous stuff that you encounter if you ever do anything with ginger. Got about it looks like close to a teaspoon. There we go. And I'm just going to do this 1 little green onion here. I'm going to get this stirred up, and then I'm going to pull out the salmon and remove the bones, because I don't care what they say. Up here in the Pacific Northwest, we'd rather eat our salmon without bones. So take that, you know who. Take that right there. And then I'm going to get going on this cocktail. Let's see. That's going to be okay. Let's hit it up with a little bit more of this. There we go. Fabulous. Okay, so hang tight, and I'm going to be back with the mariposa. Okay, here we go. I've got the bones taken out of the salmon. I'm gonna cut some slits in the salmon to let the marinade get in there nicely. Tell this is a little bit thinner than usually how I end up doing it. All right, there we go. Okay. I'll get that in the fridge when we're done. And I want to thank Chad Lutsky. Sent me two of his books. I got one today and one yesterday. One is called Wallflower, a story of battling with addiction. And this one is called The Same Deep Water as You. This one I'm not familiar with. Music, beer, skateboarding, and tragedy star in this coming-of-age lesson of love and lust. Okay, there's that. And then all the way from Germany, Ulrich Grunwald from Wolfenbüttel sent me this Jägermeister t-shirt, front and back. Fortunately, it's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit too big for me, but I think I'm going to be able to share this with one of my pals. But thank you very much from Germany. Thank you. We do have fans all over the world, believe it or not. I know it's funny. Okay, so let's get on with this. We are doing the butterfly or the mariposa. And we're going to have our dry vermouth, our sweet vermouth, Dubonnet, orange juice, kind of a more of, I guess, seems like it's kind of more of an old school type of a drink. Let us get this going. So we're going to do 2 1/4 of our dry vermouth. 2 1/4 of our sweet vermouth. We got 1 1/2 of our Dubonnet. 1 1/2 orange juice. I'm going to do 2 orange juice just to be on the safe side. Sorry. Thank you, Mr. Light. I'm going to do a little extra orange juice just to make sure everything is solid. I'm going to make this cocktail. We're going to give this a taste. Make it nice and cold. There we go. These are the perfect lettuces. I should measure them, see how much they hold. Rael, would you care to join me? There we go. Slide that across the bar. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. You know, years ago, I never ever would have thought you'd mix cocktails with vermouth. Never would have thought. Oh, that's delicious. I like that. I think the Dumenets kind of got some. There's some little herbs and spices in there that make it so delicious. So, y'all just hang tight. I'm gonna get. I don't really even have a meal plan. I know I'm doing the salmon wraps. I got a little head of green leaf lettuce. We occasionally use the butter lettuce, but that's substantially more expensive than the green leaf. So I did not get the green leaf. I did not get the butter lettuce. I got the green leaf. So just go ahead, hang tight, enjoy your cocktail. I gave you a little tutorial there. Hop on it, make that up, and we're gonna be back. All right, here we go. So, you know, like I said, I didn't really have a cohesive plan. I know I got the salmon. I got my wraps here. Pieces of salmon are they're big. It's normally what we would have for dinner. So I'm gonna do up some green beans, and these are I bought them a couple of days ago, and I'm afraid they kind of started to turn color, but I didn't want to throw them away, so they might be a little woody. So I'm gonna do this where I'm gonna give them a quick blanch here, and some salted water. Then I'm gonna drain them, and then I'm gonna kind of cook them twice. I'm gonna blanch them, drain them, and then I'm going to cook them up in the pan here with a couple of slices of garlic. We have a little bit of edamame in the shell, soybeans. I'm going to cook those up. I've got the water, and then I don't know, a couple of ears of corn I'm going to throw on the grill. And I guess that's going to be our meager offerings for this evening. I've been doing this cauliflower dish, which once again has some tahini and miso that you toss in it. That's pretty delicious, but we've had that the past 2 nights. I don't want to do that 3 nights in a row. Or else sometimes she doesn't care. So anyway, that's just to let you know what's going on here. I'm still on my cocktail. It's very, very delicious. Rael thought it kind of tasted like a candy of some sorts from that Dumenet. Very nice flavor profile of the Dumenet. So hang tight, and we are going to be back. All right, here we go. So I have our edamame is right there, ready to go, staying nice and warm. I have our green leaf lettuce. Our beans have been blanched, and I'm going to throw a little togarashi on these beans. If you're not familiar with this, it's like I think everybody around the world they all have something a little spicy. This is togarashi. It is a spicy chili blend from Japan. All right, so I think our pan is nice and hot. I'm going to try to get a little bit of char on these. I'm going to throw a little togarashi on there. And then I'm going to throw this garlic. I've got a couple of cloves of garlic that I have nice and thin there. How are we doing? All right. I get the salmon up with a little bit on the broiler there to kind of get that going. And I didn't want to go outside, so I just went ahead and cooked up the corn in this pan in the oven. I hope that's acceptable to everybody. And as I do have a tendency to cut myself. Burn myself on these pans when I pull them out of the oven. I'm going to get this corn taken care of. Just a little bit of togarashi because it is spicy. All right. Kind of a weird combination, eh? Would you like one or two, right?
I'll do it.
Oh, well, I figured I'd get it on
sure.
film here, so everybody.
I'll start with one.
Okay. little gray bit on there by the skin. All right. Well, we'll see how this turns out. Yeah, kind of a skimpy dinner. All right, well here we go. You kind of get the idea there. You kind of fold that lettuce around that salmon. It's going to be delicious. A little extra of the marinade left over. I want to thank you very much for joining me, Lord Zippy Blank, the Duke of the goddamn motherfucking Delridge, cooking dinner here Thursday night, broadcasting live from the shores of the Longfellow Creek in beautiful West Seattle. Catch me tomorrow. Tomorrow night, I'm making braised short ribs, and they're braised in Chimay. You know what that is? Belgian beer. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. We'll catch you tomorrow.